Hello, my lovely Scorpios. I am Jessica from Willow Vine's Intuitive Vibes, and I'm here to do a bonus reading for you. So it's within a month's time of when you view this, so it's basically for July, the end of June into July. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It will not apply to every single one of you. I wish I could do that, but I can't. If you'd like me to pick up on your personal energy, please email me. My email is in the box below. I'll gladly give you all the information you need on personals. It's on the community tab as well as my website. And don't forget to check me out on Patreon. This will not be extended over there, but I do extend my normal love reads. And I do have Pisces, Sagittarius, Aquarius, and Capricorn to finish up for, for the love reads. They're supposed to be for June, but within a month's time. I'm just continuously going in order. I had to take a break because I was just in an energetic funk. I was having technical difficulties. It was just one shit show after another, just gonna say. But I'm here now. I missed y'all, and you guys are my top fans. I'm just gonna say, Scorpios, you guys show me so much love and support that I'm like, you know what? I did Taurus, and part 2 of that. I don't know if you watch any Taurus readings, but if you do, definitely go to Patreon and watch part 2, because holy crap, it got intense. Stalker. I don't know if we're gonna have a similar energy here, but I do feel love. I kind of feel like love has been put on the back burner because, working on yourself and, getting your coin situated. Sorry, I live on a main road, so you're going to hear traffic going by. It is almost 8:30 at night, so hopefully it won't be too bad. But anyways, I kind of feel like love on the back burner. It's almost like, I feel like there's things that you intuitively know, and I feel like some of you are expecting a certain someone to make a reappearance, possibly because of the retrograde energy. So it could be someone from your past that some of you have either been waiting for, or you just, the main energy I'm getting here is that if any of you are intuitively picking up that someone from your past is returning, it's more than likely someone that you don't want to return, and it's kind of like a fear-based thing. And I don't really want to say that you're afraid of it, but it's more of like, really, this is gonna come back again kind of thing. I feel something like that. I don't know, I just feel like it's not that you guys don't want love. It's not that you're not really looking. It's just it hasn't been a main focus for you, for whoever I'm reading for anyways. And there are some Scorpios out there who are like, yep, I'm ready for love. I'm wide open. I just haven't met anyone that really piques my interest. Some of you have met somebody just relatively recent within the last month or so that you see potential there, but it hasn't really progressed. I don't know. I just feel like love is taking a back seat for some reason. I have no plans with this reading. I'm just going to do kind of a general thing, see what comes out. Love, money, life, career, whatever. So I asked for the main energy, like the overall energy, what we need to focus on, Scorpio. And I got 2 cards. I got Air Guardian, Shift Your Perception. So I feel like with this, I'm going to read from the book. That's why I have the book in my hand. But when I'm looking at this card and with Shift Your Perception, I feel whatever you're thinking about, and I do feel like it has to do with love, but whatever you're thinking about, whether it's a specific person or just, your love life in general, I feel like there is a need for you to change focus or to change the way you're perceiving this person or situation. It's almost like there's more to this person or situation than meets the eye. I feel like you're looking at the wrong thing. I don't know why I feel that way. And this says, when this card arises, an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. It's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You are being guided to recognize that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. Yeah, there's more to a situation or person. sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. And I feel like the reason why you're so like zoned in or focused on whatever it is that you're thinking about or what you feel to be right is because your intuition is usually on point. So you're like, okay, it's got to be this. There's no alternative. Not all of you are feeling that way or thinking that way, but I kind of am picking that up. Like, I'm not normally wrong, so I've got to be right this time. Holy Hannah. I'm choking on my words. By the way, use bad language if you don't like it. There's the door. See you later. Bye. Anyways, I have to put that in there because I do swear and people don't like it. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at the moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. Because we are like, we manifest our own lives, our own reality, and our thoughts are extremely powerful. And I mean, I'm a Scorpio as well, and I've been just recently having to force myself, and I feel like it's because of just the retrograde and the energies going on with the moon and everything. It's like I have literally had to force myself to be positive, especially in revolving around certain things. So like getting out of lack mentality or any negativity, like trying to really pull myself out of it. And I feel like that's what this is saying. It's like, you know, if you recognize the problem, try to come up with a solution. So if you notice that you're like, you're kind of going backwards or back into a lack mentality, whether we're talking about money or love, like I'll never find love or I don't have enough money or whatever. If you ever find yourself thinking that way, because we all do it, don't sit there for long. You know, just acknowledge the thought, let it go, and then try to replace it with something more positive, because you're very powerful right now, and I feel like you're going to draw in what you think about the most. So if you're thinking, oh, I'll die alone, you know, it's almost going to energetically push people away from you, which is why I feel like love is such a focus right now, because I kind of feel like a lot of you are just like, yeah, whatever, I can do it by myself. I'm good. I got this. And you do. And that's an awesome thing. It's wonderful when we love ourselves and we recognize that we don't need anybody. But if you do actually want that solid commitment, you do need to be more positive when you think about a future connection. It's just advice. So if you're not doing that, then that message isn't for you. But anyways, you are being guided to open your eyes and your mind, go beyond any limits you have set for yourself, and recognize that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Which is true. If you're being a pessimist, you're going to always think that, you know, people are out to get you, or shit's just going to fall apart, blah, 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 you know. So if you notice that you're thinking that way, then try to be a little bit more positive. And instead of thinking, you know, the glass is half empty, think of it as half full. Be grateful for the small things, and the more energy you put into being thankful and grateful for the minor details in life, the faster you'll get rewarded with the things you really want, you know. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. So basically, create the environment in which you want. So it's like that saying. They say, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. So if you know, it's like business casual, whatever, you're just a receptionist, for example, and you want to be a CEO of the company, you know, start dressing that way, start acting that way, start pursuing it. it's almost like mentally put yourself there as if you're doing it already. And it's going to bring you that much closer to actually achieving that goal, to having that in your life. The same with love. You know, the type of relationship you want. Just be thankful for the connections that you did have, good or bad. You know, I learned this lesson. I'm thankful this person isn't in my life anymore, because this is the type of person I want. And, you know, now that they're gone, we made room for so-and-so, for the end all be all, you know what I mean? So just be thankful for things good and bad. Let go and let God, basically. Look at things from a more positive perspective is what I'm getting. I don't feel like most of you are being negative, though. I feel like, you know, those thoughts do tend to creep in our minds, and we're human. It happens. So just when they do, when you notice yourself getting in that lack mentality or being a little negative, because like I said, it happens to all of us, just redirect your thoughts. Because I feel like something big is approaching. You're just not seeing it right now because of your current circumstances. And then the sun came out. The sun came out tomorrow. After all of this dreary rain and bullshit and all this lack mentality, now we have illumination and happiness. So be more positive. Enjoy success and happiness. And I feel like that's what's coming in love, life, career, whatever. I do feel like this is all encompassing, and I feel like it's coming in because it's not only well deserved, Scorpio. I feel like this is what is right around the corner the second you start recognizing those negative thoughts and changing them, basically. And with this one, it says, you are being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. Like, you have so much abundance heading your way. It's not even funny. I feel like some of you are already on the precipice of this, or starting to reap these rewards, and you're starting to sit in the sunshine, basically. Some of you, we are in summer, so I feel like you guys are going to gain a lot of clarity when you're outside in the sunshine. Like, some of you go out sunbathing. It's not good for your skin, but I get it. I used to put baby oil on. I totally get it. You know, 90s. Holla. Anyways, I don't know. I almost feel like you're going to meet somebody new out in the sunshine, maybe at the beach or something. But anyways, excuse me. By water, definitely. Sun and water. I don't know. I know this is air, but I'm like, I almost feel like a cool sea breeze. My hair blowing in the breeze at the ocean or something, or at a beach. Something significant is going to happen near water, either the ocean or a beach. Relationships and friendships progress with joy, and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you are not somewhat bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm, and it also encourages everything to grow. I feel like it's your time to shine. Like, you're growing and expanding. You're learning from, it's almost like the process of elimination is what I'm feeling. So you're learning from not only past experiences, but past thought processes. It's like, okay, well, when I think about this, or if I'm acting or feeling this way, it's almost like doom and gloom. It surrounds me. But when I smile and I just make the best of it, and I'm thankful for everything, good, bad, or indifferent, I notice that my life seems to be brighter, and the right people surround me in those circumstances. So I kind of feel like it's trial and error going on here when it comes to relationships of any kind. The energy of expansion is with you at this time, and you are being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward. If you want to bring something to life or are ready to take a new step in a relationship, the sun will bring the right energy to you. If you are asking a question, the answer is most definitely yes. New love's coming in. I feel that, like, the strongest right here. And I say that because I felt like the main energy here is not only prosperity, but bringing somebody wonderful in your life. I feel like you're being blessed with a connection. And at the bottom of this deck, we have the Two of Cups. So it's a soulmate union. It is about a relationship. So I feel like whether this is an ex of yours that you've been waiting for and they're finally coming back around, a changed person, or somebody new. I feel like for Mercury retrograde is amazing. I can't talk. I feel like for the majority of you, this is new love. This is what you have been manifesting. This is somebody brand spanking new coming into your world. And then we have time. You've been impatiently waiting. I was going to say patiently waiting, but I don't feel like you've been that patient. I can't really say that because it's like patiently but impatiently waiting. It's like you need to wait, so you're just kind of trying to be as happy as possible in the meantime while you wait, I guess you could say. And you're not wasting time. You're being productive. So I feel like while you wait for this connection, this person, your knight in shining armor, male, female, whatever, to show up and kind of sweep you off your feet, I guess you could say, you're still, working on yourself. You're still making money, saving money, working on projects. You're making the most of it, basically. You're making most of the wait. So it doesn't really feel like a wait because you're busy. And I feel like a lot of you actually do have your heads down and you are very focused, especially on business related things. But we do have a soulmate connection coming in. For some of you, it is somebody that you know, but I feel like it's like a secret admirer. There's that stalker energy, and I know I was talking about Taurus and they legit have a stalker, but to me this is a secret love. I feel like you're just not telling anybody that you're waiting for love to come in. It's almost like I'm good by myself kind of thing. That's the way that you're presenting yourself to those around you, because you're acting aloof. You're acting like you really just don't care. But I do see someone quite sexy coming in, just gonna say. So some of you could have your eyes set on someone and you haven't told this person, you haven't told anybody. It's hush hush. You're keeping this shit to yourself. It's like when it's the right time, I will either, I'll tell this person or I'll announce it or whatever. But for others of you, I feel like this is somebody who has had their eyes on you for quite some time and you're not seeing it. You're not looking at this person in a love capacity. They will bring you a lot of happiness. This is somebody you know. It's just somebody you're not looking at in that capacity. I feel like for some of you, this is an ex coming back around. And it's going to happen relatively quickly. And then we have the snake. Somebody is definitely watching you. I feel like you need to pay attention to the small details. And there is some gossip going on, potentially within family. And we can think of our friends as family as well. So I kind of feel like within a close-knit circle of people, there's a gossip trail, I'm just going to say. I do feel like you're going to find out who is spreading rumors, who is creating any drama that's around you. If this is not an ex of yours, because I feel like that's a very small message for those of you. Because for some reason, I feel like this secret admirer type energy, some of you have a crush on somebody and you're not talking about it, like I said. Others of you have a secret admirer. They're trying to get rid of a current person. You might know this, you might not. I just feel like if it's the whole secret admirer thing, you're not even looking at this person. I don't feel like you even would know who it is. if this is an ex, a past person, because I do feel a group of you who you're still in love with an ex, but you know they're just not good for you. And I feel like that is the secret. If it's pertaining to an ex, is that you actually are in love with this person, but it's like, you know, even time isn't going to heal this. Like, I can love someone, but I love myself more kind of energy. Because I feel like this person is like too much damage has been done. You just know that they're a snake. You know they fuck everything up. They bring in the rain and thunder clouds. Basically, they are the storm. So you're just like, I don't think I can go backwards. But I do feel like that person might be returning, whether you take them back or not. My leg is falling asleep. Drive me crazy. I just want to get up and like start shaking it out. Shake, shake, shake. Alright, Scorpio, so let's see what is going on, what comes out, because I definitely feel love. So what is the main energy for Scorpio, please, within a month's time? We have the Queen of Swords reversed. There's no communication here. This is also about somebody you cut out of your life. Could be a Libra. Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, there's a sense of rejection because I feel like you could have been dealing with a Casanova. Somebody who, you know, not only loved you, but they loved everybody else kind of energy. I feel like the main message here is this is about somebody that you are no longer talking to, somebody who is very dishonest, somebody who, I just wanted to say loved everyone but you. I feel like it's an ex. Recent past, the Empress, this is you. There's more Libran energy. There's also Taurus. Yeah, Knight of Wands reversed. That's that hot and cold, inconsistent, you know, in and out. Someone's coming back with the Eight of Cups. I almost feel like for some of you in the recent past, an ex who cheated on you returned or tried to return, and you have maintained a block with this person. You've blocked this person out because you just don't want to deal with it. I feel like they've been trying to reach out because they're quote-unquote changed. They could be changed. I'm not really sure. But they're noticing something about you. And if this person hasn't returned yet to you, because I feel like some of you have already, you know, had the return and you just like blocked them, while others of you, this person hasn't returned yet, but they're watching you, they're keeping tabs on you, and I feel like they're a little regretful at the fact that, you know, they're viewing you as the Empress, you got it going on. They want to come back, but I feel like they don't know how because of what has happened between the two of you, because we have a lot of options and confusion. Alright, what's in the headspace? That's a lot. Let's see. Yeah, the Ten of Wands. It's a major burden. It's almost, I feel like you've already put this to rest. You've already put it to bed. It's like, you know, the past is the past kind of thing. What is this? The Four of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you've let this go already with the High Priestess. Whether they know about it or not, or whether you know that this person wants you back or not, I do feel like there's a lot of secrets here. It's a lot of secretive energy. Like I said, the secret crush. So the secret crush could be the fact that you have an ex that wants to come back and right their wrongs with you. I feel like some of you know, some of you don't. Some of you just have that gut feeling that this person is returning. You don't have the concrete evidence yet, but you feel it, like you feel them approaching. You might need to look at this from a different perspective. I feel like you might be coming from a place of resentment, heartache, from however you guys disconnected in the past. I do feel like this person has changed. But I did see the snake, so that, I don't know. We'll see where this goes, because I don't like the fact that there is still some secretive energy. It's almost like it would just be too much work to even fucking deal with this mess, is what I feel. Why it's all happening, please. We are in a retrograde, like I said, so that definitely brings back people. Well, we have the High Priestess again, so there's definitely secret. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. So somebody's not stable. All right. So I kind of get a sense that the reason why either you're returning to someone, Scorpio, or someone's returning to you, and I really feel like they're coming back towards you, whether you're aware of this or not, could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or they have that in their chart, Aquarius, Cancer, fire sign, Libra. Anyways, they're not stable. Either their girlfriend or boyfriend left them and you don't know about it, or they're hoping you don't know about it anyways, and that's why they're returning. I do feel like for the majority, it could be there's an upheaval in their life, so their person, whoever they're with or were with, left them. And I feel like they might be homeless. So it's like they need a place to live. There's an ulterior motive here because they're not financially secure and they're looking at you like you are. So it's like, well, Scorpio love me. Maybe Scorpio will help me. But I see a lot of blockages here with the Eight of Wands. There's also distance between the two of you. And that ship has sailed. This person doesn't want a missed opportunity. They don't want to miss this opportunity, but I feel like it might pass them by because you've already blocked them. It's almost like you're not even worried about it, kind of thing. Blockages, please. What are the obstacles and blocks that Scorpio needs to be aware of? The Four of Cups reversed. Missed opportunity. I just heard no sweat. So I feel like it just doesn't even bother you that it could be a missed opportunity. Yeah, you've already cried over this. You're done with it. I feel like I just heard heartless, so this is kind of feeling like you don't care. Like, you did me dirty back then. Why the fuck should I care now? So a blockage for you is just letting this opportunity pass you by because, you don't want to be in this saddened state. You've already recovered from this. You've already gotten over the heartbreak and pain. You've gotten over this person. But Spirit is telling you to look at this from a different perspective. There's something you're not seeing. And it might be the opportunity of a lifetime. And I don't know why. Because usually with exes and stuff, it's almost like leave the past in the past. It's not even worth revisiting kind of thing. But for some reason, I feel like you need to take a second look at this situation or this person. Yeah, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is working. I feel like you're just putting your head down at work. For some of you, whether this is an ex or not, I feel like it's a past person, whether you dated them or not. Most of you, it is an ex, and you're just like, yep, been there, done that. I'm good. I feel like a blockage for you, though, in love, regardless of the past or not, is you're putting your head down at work. It's like suppressing your emotions, not dealing with love, not dealing with connections. And I do feel like some of you are letting opportunities pass you by in love and romance, like with connections. You're not connecting to anyone. I almost feel like some of you could be comparing everyone's the same. They're just like my ex, they're just like so and so. But this is like just being very self-focused, working on your finances, your career, which is beautiful. Self-love, self-care, and that's awesome. But I feel like you're so like zoned in on yourself and your career and whatnot that you are literally just letting really positive connections pass you by. I almost feel like you just because we have the wheel reverse, which is not moving forward. Could also be a series of bad luck. And with that is the Page of Wands. And this is friendships. This is like a message of good news, friendly communication. It could be, friends first and then moving into love land kind of thing. And I feel like you're just not moving connections past friendship. It's almost like, I want love, but I can't deal with love. I want this, I want to move forward, but I don't want to put the work in, because when I put the work in, I get fucked over. So there are some suppressed feelings from the past that need to be worked through, because I do feel like you're missing something. It's like your happiness is here, Scorpio. It's not even just around the corner. It's staring you in the face and you're not even looking at it, because you're just like in the zone. External people, please. That's a lot. What is this? The Ace of Swords reverse. I feel like people just stop talking to you. It's almost like you start off with positive communication and then it just kind of fizzles out. It's not even ghosting energy. It's like you'll talk to someone one day and then you either just won't answer them, or it just kind of, the conversation dies. I just heard you're really hard to talk to. So from a romantic standpoint, I feel like any potential suitors are having a hard time connecting with you right now. Yeah, the Hierophant reversed. Some of you just aren't ready for love. You want it, but you're not fully ready. I kind of feel like there's at least one of you, one Scorpio out there that's going to watch this. You tell everyone, because there's a secret here, a secret love. You tell everyone that you don't want to be with, you don't want an ex to come back. You're not in love with someone, so you've grieved this. You're done. The ship has sailed with this. But you're not entertaining any new options. You're not dating anyone else. You're not giving anyone a chance because you lied. You do want this person back. You're waiting for somebody, Scorpio. Whether you want to admit it to me or to anyone else or even to yourself, I feel like there's someone out there who's going to watch this and you're waiting for someone. You're telling everyone you're not. You're telling everyone you can't stand so-and-so. You'd never take them back, blah, 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 whatever. But it's a lie. I feel like you're waiting for somebody. It's almost like you're waiting for somebody to break up with somebody, whether it's an ex or it's just someone you have a secret crush on and they were either dealing with somebody or they're hung up on somebody and you're just kind of patiently waiting. You're sick of waiting, but you're letting really great opportunities pass you by because you're just putting your head down at work because you're waiting for somebody. That's what I see here. You're not emotionally fulfilled. This is the end to a family situation. I just heard I want my family back. There's a missing piece here. Potential outcome in this situation, please. I mean, this is definitely not for every Scorpio, but I was drawn to do a bonus read for Scorpio, and that's what I'm getting strongly here. We have Temperance, Reconciliation, Balance, Healing, and the Moon reversed. Yeah, you want to reconcile with somebody. I feel like you want something, you want someone back. You want things to be the way, you want things to be how they used to be. I do feel like with this outcome, there is a chance for reconciliation, but you've got to speak up, or this person needs to speak up. I feel like both of you need to be honest with yourselves and each other. But I do see potential for a reconciliation. That might be why you're ignoring everybody else. Yeah. And then we have the Four of Wands. This is that, it's stability. It's marriage. You're waiting for the one. There's somebody who's not near you with the World here. I feel like this cycle, this lonely cycle, is going to end when this person comes back. You're waiting for this reconciliation. Some of you could be waiting in vain, because we have the Five of Wands, the Devil, could be a Capricorn, and the Three of Cups. Well, then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is like marriage, a family situation. I feel like you're tied to this person. It's almost like that love-hate relationship I'm feeling. It's like, I love to hate you, I hate to love you, but I can't do it with anybody else but you, kind of thing. Whoever this is, you're not talking to them right now. Can I get more on this external person with the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant reverse, please? What is up with this external person? There's a missing piece here. Something you're just not seeing. There's no communication. I feel like you're lying to not only yourself, but to those around you. You haven't given up on a person or a connection. You're waiting behind the scenes, and you're telling everyone that you don't want to ever return to so-and-so. You don't want them to ever come back, but you miss them. You're just kind of focused on yourself, putting your head down at work, doing your own thing, acting as though, you know, you just don't give a shit. Yeah, this could be somebody you were married to, somebody you're divorced from. You might want your ex-husband or ex-wife back. Or they want you back, and they're not telling anyone. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. And then we have an ending, separation, and the snake. And then the dragonfly. It's like things coming to light about the past and wanting to overcome past indiscretions. It's almost like no matter what this person did or said, you still love them. Can I get more on this potential outcome? Temperance, the Moon reversed, Four of Wands in the World, for Scorpio. Someone is coming back. I don't know if they're going to tell you what you want to hear, or if they're coming back for the same reasons. Be careful, because I feel like why it's all happening is because somebody isn't stable. So if this person, if you're in love with an ex or just someone from your past, and then all of a sudden they pop up and it's somebody you haven't talked to in a while, and yeah, you still have love for them, just really fact check. Make sure you know why they're here, because I feel like it's a relationship of convenience, and that's not what you want. You know what I mean? We have healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. You choose this person. And if you do go back to them, and if they choose you in return, just set those healthy boundaries. You know, some people do change. And we have lightning. That's a sudden change, shocking news. I feel like if this person came back and told you that they loved you, it would shock you, because you feel like it's done, even though part of you is waiting. I feel like consciously, like right now, you might go, I don't want anything to do with that motherfucker. But when you sit down, you're by yourself, and you're really just, you're dreaming, or you're meditating, or you're just really contemplating about your life, thinking back on who you actually loved, and who just was, you know, a shitbag or whatever. You do love this person, and you will admit it to yourself, for if this resonates with you, because it won't resonate with all of you. I feel like you want this person back. You want to transform the situation. Can I get more on this Queen of Pentacles and the High Priestess for why it's all happening, please? Because remember, we saw the snake, and I see someone coming in really quickly, which there's something going on here. There's more to this person and situation than meets the eye. So just err on the side of caution, because they could create more drama and upheaval in your life than than they did the first time around. You know, if this is a karmic situation, try, you know, learn it now. And it's okay to love somebody, but like I said in the beginning, it's almost like, it's like I might still love you, but I love myself more. A healthy choice. Like, just make sure you're choosing this person or yourself or whatever. Whatever choice you make, whatever direction you go in, make sure you're making that choice for yourself. You know, what's best for you. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership agreement, soul contract. I feel like whoever this person is that you're secretly wanting back, they secretly want you back too. They want to heal it. I almost feel like the runner becomes the chaser. Can I get more on the Queen of Swords and the Knight of Cups reverse, please? For the main energy. This Casanova. I just feel like you haven't found anybody else that piques your interest, that even compares to how you felt when you were with this past person, or if this isn't an ex and it's just someone you have, you know, you secretly like or are interested in, nobody else seems to compare to them, so you just don't even care about your other options. Because I do feel like a blockage is missing opportunities, acting as though you're fine when you're just kind of suppressing your feelings. I feel like a lot of you are just putting your, like, literally workaholic type energy. I'm just working, so I don't have to think and I don't have to feel. And that is a blockage, so that's something that needs to be processed through. I don't feel like it's that. Some of you really need to get out with your friends more. I feel a sense of isolation here. I almost feel like I'm blowing people off left and right. Like, I'd rather just, you know, stay home and be by myself kind of energy. And then, but on the other hand, I feel like you do want to go out and have a good time and be with your friends. But there's very loner vibes going on here. The Dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Things coming to light. Might be finding out that this person likes you. Or they're finding out that you like them. I feel like you don't want this person to know how you feel. It's like, but then why? You're never going to move forward. You're going to miss this opportunity if you don't say something. This is very wishy-washy. Like, one second I feel like I want to go, like, dive in head first, and then the next second I'm just pulling away like, nope, hell no. There definitely needs to be a change in this situation, I can tell you that right now. Can I get more information on this situation? What does Scorpio need to know, please? About this love connection. The secret admirer. I know this is definitely not going to resonate with everyone, but hey, just know that I kind of feel like you have a secret admirer too. You have no idea who this person is, but it's funny because you are secretly admiring someone and someone's secretly admiring you. One good friend is worth more than 1,000,000 bad ones. Be careful who you allow in your life. I feel like you are trying to be very cautious, actually, which is why you're spending a lot of time alone. Be careful who you trust, though, who you talk to about really personal, deep things like matters of the heart, your finances. You know, if you don't fully trust someone, just err on the side of caution with how much you share, because I do see a chatty Cathy. There's lies here. Somebody who, you know, runs their fucking piss flap. You think that they're a friend of yours, but I feel like they would just tell everyone what's going on with you kind of thing, because you're missing something, remember? there's someone around you who appears to be one way, but they're not who they seem. And it could be just as simple as hiding feelings, but I do feel that there's like a gossip queen or king, and there's some lies going on here. I mean, the lie could be even, you know, say you tell your friend, someone you think is your friend, and that you still are in love with your ex, or that you have a crush on so-and-so, whether they're new or old. And that person's like, oh my God, don't worry, I won't tell anyone. And then they run and tell your fucking crush. Or they tell someone that knows that person. And then all of a sudden your business is out in the open, and it just creates a bunch of chaos. And then you're like, fuck you, bitch. Like that type of shit. This situation will come back around when you least expect it. Yeah, there's someone from the past returning. Just make sure that they're coming back correct. Because like I said, there's lies here. And I almost feel like some of you, or at least one of you, is gonna overlook the past or overlook a major detail when it comes to this person. And you could repeat a cycle. It's gonna cause a lot of burdens. Because we have the Ten of Wands here. It's going to be a lot of work. It's almost like it's just easier to hang on to this person. It's easier just to stay. It's easier just to whatever. But I feel like in the long run, it would actually be more beneficial to move past this situation. Somebody's not who they claim to be. I don't know. Somebody might be coming back for your money even. Then we have red light. There is a need to pause and reflect. Don't make any major decisions at this time. Yeah, exactly. Fate is leading you to a new destiny, along with move forward. A difficult choice needs to be made. And then we have the power of manifestation is strong within you. And I said this in the very beginning. A passionate reunion will ignite an old flame. I'm fucking telling you, there's someone from the past here. Could be addictions involved. I don't know. There's a fucking liar here. And I feel like you might fall for this shit because this person makes you happy. There's like, enjoy success and happiness. I feel like you are becoming successful, Scorpio. I feel like your money's doing good. You're looking good, feeling good, whatever. Even if you're spending all your damn time alone or all your time at work, whatever you're doing, you're doing it well. And people are seeing this. People are noticing this. Including this past person that you still have suppressed emotion for. Some of you, anyways. It could be the secret crush. But I feel like regardless of the secret love, whether it's you have a crush on somebody new and you're just not telling anyone, or they have a crush on you, someone from the past is coming back. They're watching you. They're seeing your success. They want it because they're not successful. Just be careful. This could be somebody you were potentially married to at one point. Or you discussed marriage. Or they left you. Or they were married when you met them. Something like that. There's more to this situation than meets the eye. You need to shift your perspective. There's something fishy going on here. Somebody wants what you have. And they're going to approach you in the best way they know how. Because this person knows you. They know what you like, what you don't like. They know how to approach you. You know what I mean? Like, they know what buttons to push. They know what to avoid. They know how to sweep you off your feet. So just be careful. I'm going to get you some advice. So, Scorpio. Let's see. Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Let's get some advice from a Scorpio. I know this isn't going along with the Scorpio readings that I have been doing. This is definitely a different message, but and like I said, I don't feel like it's for everyone. Maybe there's little bits and pieces here and there for some of you. I mean, for some of you, this could be as simple as a fucking friend, a frenemy, someone that you no longer talk to. They're seeing your success, and all of a sudden they want to be your best fucking friend again. You know who your soul tribe is. You know who's good for you and who's not, because one good friend is worth more than 1,000,000 bad ones. Be careful who you allow in your life. So, you could have an old friend coming back for an ulterior motive, and they might just want to stir the pot and cause some fucking conflict, hate, and discontent and drama, I don't know. I feel like whenever we become successful, the haters come out. Those who become envious and jealous of our happiness and success, they want a piece of the pie, or they want to fuck up what we have because they don't have it. And I know you know that. But I see that here. Somebody wants what you've worked really hard to get, basically. And I feel like they don't even know the struggle that you've gone through to get to where you are. Because it's not like this was just fucking handed to you. You worked your ass off. The Diamond Dreamer, material wealth, true prosperity. 6, reversed. I feel like that's what this is all about, is actually in the upright, is you getting material wealth and somebody wanting to take it from you. The Queen of Light, illumination, enlightenment, celebration. Yeah, shit's gonna get real. The truth is coming out. Alright, let's see here. Excuse me. Let's go pick some of this up. Somebody's returning. We have the 8 of Cups reversed and everything. So, what is this? Number 6. It's all about balance, equal give and take. Only give to those who are deserving. I'm just going to say, because this is in the reverse. The Diamond Dreamer challenges you to address your perception of the power of materialism. Do you focus on the material world above all else? Have you become hypnotized by the notion that it's the only reality? Have you grown to attach to stuff? Have you come to consider wealth only to be the accumulation of worldly goods? Now is the time to find value and wealth in the intangible spiritual experience. Before anything is seen reflected in the manifest world, it originates in the unseen, the spiritual, and the divine mind. Be careful what you wish to manifest, for you may not want to pay the price of keeping it once you get it. I feel like some of you, like I said, have been spending a lot of time alone, putting your head down at work and trying to materialize things like wealth, abundance, success. But there's always a price to pay for, what you wish for. That's why it's basically saying be careful what you wish for. And I feel like it's not even the price of upkeep is where this is going. That's where that's going in the book. But I feel like it's once you manifest the things that you've been working so hard, to attain, yeah, it's making you happy, you are successful. But there's a missing piece. And there's envy and hate and jealousy and all that negative energy surrounding you because there are haters among you. It's like as you build up your empire, I feel like you're surrounding yourself with negative people and you don't even see it. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do, and I feel like this past person, this ex, it's almost like you're gonna feel like you're on top of the world. It's like, oh my God, I got this and I got that, and I'm doing so great, and and now the love of my life came back to me. Be careful, because that love of your life, they might be the love of your life, but you're not the love of their life. What you've manifested, your wealth, your success, what's in the material realm, that's what they love. So just be careful, because I feel like you're drawing in some rats, the snake, and what you built up could be torn down in a second. I feel like really heed this warning, especially if you're coming into money or success of any kind, especially in the tangible realm. The Diamond Dreamer also reminds you that disappointment and disillusionment are sometimes the way home to the truth of what's best for you. He may be here to tell you that when you don't get what you want, it's being withheld from you because something better is in store. Which means don't go backwards. Let the past just stay in the fucking past. Be compassionate with yourself and others at this time. Let the Diamond Dreamer lead you to the highest dreams of your perfect purpose and true prosperity. I'm telling you, you're going to find this truth out. Yeah, balance will be restored after this, but I feel like I just heard the word abysmal. That's probably what you'll be experiencing, and it's not pretty. Yeah, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. I know this was kind of a fucked up reading, and it really wasn't all over the place, but I feel like the past is returning, and you're supposed to be heading in one direction, and this person could very well turn your ass around and get you backtracking, which is going to pull you further and further away from what you've been working towards, what you've been trying to manifest. So just be careful of people from the past. And if it's not an ex-lover, it could just be a past friend, someone that was your quote-unquote best friend who just randomly pops back up. Well, where the fuck have they been? You know, were they there for you when you needed them? No. So they're obviously not your best friend. You know, we can have friends, we can have acquaintances, and I feel like that person would be more of an acquaintance or a friend of me or something. Just be wary of people who reappear in your life, especially when you're on the up and up. When this shit happens, really question it. You know, look beyond the surface, because there's more to these people and situations than what is being revealed to you, is what I feel. Pay attention to your dreams too, because I really feel like you guys are having some fucked up, crazy dreams, and there's a lot of meaning in there. And I feel like if you guys are dreaming about a house, like you're in your home, you're renovating, or doing things in your home, whether it's in your living room, your kitchen, or your bedroom, really look into the meaning of it, because usually a home in your dream is representative of the self, just like water is emotions. Pay attention to what room in the house you're in these dreams, and look it up, because I'm telling you, with the dream meanings, it might give you more insight into the things that you're not seeing with your own eyes and hearing with your own ears. It's spirit guiding you and telling you that there's more here. I don't know, just the symbolism of a home and the different rooms in the house might be important to somebody. So just, if you're having dreams like that, look it up. Really pay attention. But I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. And if you're waiting for the readings that I mentioned in the beginning, I think it was Sagittarius, Capricorn, Pisces, and Aquarius, they will be coming shortly. I do have personal readings to get done. I do have openings. Hit me up for that. Information is below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. The more you interact with me, the more apt I'm to pick up on your energy. And, you know, thank you for your love and support. I do have a merch store. It's through Bonfire. It's listed on the community tab, as well as my website. No, it's not on my website. It's on Patreon. It's on Facebook too. Just check me out everywhere. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.